What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to a very, very special edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA wrestling star, and the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
And I am your host, the Deathmatch King, the Indie God, Matt Cardona.
Guys, I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%. And you guys did save 10%. When you bought all those toys for the toy drive, we're here live.
We're here live, pal.
I always like these live recordings because it's like live studio audience, like a sitcom. Like when people kiss, they go, ooh.
Are you saying you want to kiss me?
No. Absolutely not. No. Guys, the Blue Chew segment's last. So.
But yeah, we thank everybody who came here and donated. Thank you, GoPro, who's doing this for free. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone who donated. Should we just get to the grand total?
Let's talk about it right now.
Let's go.
So, over $30,000 worth of toys this year. So thank you very much, guys. That's a lot of figures. We want to thank Ringside Collectibles. They were kind of hosting the toy drive. People sent it in. You guys brought it in. The winner of the Wildcat Belts, first of all, Wildcat Belts donating a title for us for the winner, who donated the most, John Wallace, is walking away.
Oh, he's right here.
Wow.
In the house.
In the house.
In the house.
Wow.
Well,
John, no, hold on. I have to ask you.
John Wallace.
John, he's sitting down.
He's sitting down.
John, did you have any idea that you were in the running here?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
Just hold it up there. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Reminds me of prison.
Okay.
So, what the hell is going on? It's a charity show.
You can bleep that out, right?
No. We're live.
I'm regretting inviting you up. Okay. What do we get? Yeah.
Well, you can represent me in court.
Okay, great idea.
I have a ton of money, and I don't typically know what to do with it. So I figured, why not help out?
Bookbackcardona@gmail.com. Friends and family.
I buy stuff from you every month.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
I am a major mark, so here I am.
Well, we love the suit. Thank you very much. The hell of a donation. And the kids, thank you as well.
We have a beautiful official Wildcat title coming your way.
And this would be the part of the show where we give it to you, but it's not ready yet. So
it'll be coming in the mail.
It's coming in the mail.
When it comes, it comes. You know what I'm saying?
That's fantastic. I like to give back as much as I can. When I don't give to toy drives, I give to food banks. So, just pay it forward whenever you get something, give to somebody else and just keep rolling. And if everybody did that, the world would be a better place.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
That's awesome.
All right.
Well, the winner every year is like an anonymous person we've never met. That was a very cool moment to finally.
I didn't think he was going to be here.
That was surprising.
He also did the meet and greet with a lucha hood on, and then he unveiled himself.
I see.
Big plot.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Mark, what do we got on YouTube this week? Anything new besides a vlog of this?
WrestleCade.
That thrown together vlog at WrestleCade.
Yeah, I thought you guys did a good job.
And then Christmas morning, the history of Jack's Bone Crunch Superstars, 96 and 97.
Might be our second best one because nothing beats the Hasbros.
Nothing beats the Hasbros.
Yes, but it might be our second best one. I think
LJN one was pretty good. Might be our third best one.
If Conrad wasn't so cranky, the LJN one would have been better. But
he was really.
We were at his house at 2 in the morning.
Conrad's he's accidentally stepped on my Kamala prototype mask and broke it. Yes. But I just sold it for $6,000.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe that guy wants to lick the bottom of Conrad's feet.
I was going to say touched by Conrad's
incentive.
Yeah. What else we got here? So subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Leave a review, not just any review, but a major review. If we read your review on air, you'll get a little prize. The winner this week is, oh my God, Lyrical Kick 69. Mark, can you? It's too much. I'm gonna stutter reading that. Mark,
read it. You've never asked me to do this.
Oh my God.
I started listening to the podcast during the lockdown as background in my home office. I was hooked after the first episode. I decided to go back and listen from the beginning. And while listening back to the old episodes, I realized that I had to get deeper and deeper into this collection stuff. As the lockdown got longer and longer, my collection grew bigger and bigger. I always followed WWE, and Cardona's Zack Ryder theme song was one of my favorites. I was at WrestleMania when the boys won the tag titles and was super excited for them. I've been to a few live events, took part in the toy drives, and even did a toy drive with my own. Thanks to this podcast, even though my wife complains about the weekly purchases every week, you guys on Friday, tradition, scratch that figure itch. Thank you.
All right.
Very,
Is he here?
very sincere. Yeah.
Is he here? Also, guys, we have a giveaway courtesy of Ringside Collectibles every week. Just find our pinned post on X, retweet it to be eligible. Last week, the prize was the Shawn Michaels Royal Rumble defining moments. The winner of that is at Diagon Alley Boy. Is Diagon Alley Boy here?
Just in case. Everything we do now, we're going to ask if he's here.
And this week, the prize is going to be the AEW Ringside Mystery Box. Includes 1 rare or chase, 3 AEW figures, and 30-pack of display stands. That's pretty cool. So just retweet or repost the post and be eligible.
Not hard to do.
Love
We
that.
saw all those outgoing today on like a
How much?
pallet
How much
at
is a
Ringside.
mystery box?
$75, right?
Not a bad deal.
That's an awesome deal.
Hell of a deal.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, I think I might do one. I might buy a couple.
I don't
tonight.
think it's up anymore, right?
Oh no!
Is it? Anybody? Bueller?
It is.
It's up. Oh,
it is.
okay.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna buy a couple tonight.
Can't buy 2 though. It's 1 per.
now you can buy 2.
Nice.
I might roll the dice in some of
That's
those.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Giveaways or whatever. Yeah.
All right. MajorMarks.com, Patreon.com/MajorWFPod. Mark, we're going to do something a little different this week, right?
Oh,
For the
yeah.
giveaways?
The new and old subscriber. Okay. So we're here in a live setting. We'll give it away live here. So my first question is, are there any day one Patreon members? We got a hand in the back. Oh God. Okay. I did not think about day one.
I believe it.
All of okay.
Yeah, I
All
believe
right. All right. I'm not sure how I
Whose hand went up first?
that guy right there.
it. Keith Blacknick.
Keith Blacknick. Is that him in the back there?
Yes.
Keith Blacknick. All right, come on up. Sorry, guys that have been at day one. His hand went up first. You got a signed Smart Mark Sterling exclusive Bendy. How about
All
that?
right.
I didn't see that coming. Oh,
He
Look
could
at
if he
that
wanted.
giveaway.
it's resealable. It's okay. You can open it. You can play with it.
Sign, baby.
All right, has anybody joined the Patreon, MajorMarks.com?
They can't hear you, Mark.
Sorry.
You gotta wait.
I have these headphones on. I can't hear them clapping.
You were just talking over so much clapping. Yeah.
These people don't
Like,
hear the
I'm
clapping.
sitting right next to you. I'm sitting right next to you, and I couldn't hear you. So
Yeah.
there's no way they heard you.
Anybody joined the Patreon in the last week? Yeah, right. How about the last month? How about the last 2 months?
Oh, I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that's-
I'll take it.
What did he say?
He
Upgraded.
All right.
All right.
You also get a signed.
Long Alley Ghostbusters in the house, baby. Yes.
You know, guys, I'll admit I didn't think that one through that great, so I apologize.
Yeah, we're not going to bore you on all the MajorMarks.com
Yeah, you
stuff.
guys know it's there.
Should we let them know what the December card's going to be? Maybe we can edit it out of the real show, but let the live studio audience in on the spoiler who December is going to be for the card.
I think we should tell. Why don't we tell everybody?
Tell everybody.
Tell everybody, yeah.
All right, Brian,
Sure.
you booked it, so.
Well, Broski had all those big names.
First of all, did you guys love the Outrunners cards? Blue Cane? Come on.
I went to one of my favorite wrestlers, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and had him sign 100 cards in a very badass card. So that will be in your mailbox.
Hold on a second. That is November. That's November.
Oh, that's November.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that card is actually going out like
Ooh.
as we speak.
Should we say
I
who
think
was
we
December?
should say who's December. Yeah.
Is December.
Incorrect. You just gave away January.
Then who's December?
This is one of the worst segments of all time.
December is my. Is our December. Yeah.
No, you messed it up. That was supposed to be
What is
January.
happening?
That was supposed to be January.
Well, now you guys know the rest of the year. You guys know every.
This airs has to be bleep bleep.
Oh, come on. Why not?
We gotta bleep them all.
Really?
Yes.
Months and months of cards you guys just fucked up.
Don't tell anybody. Gee, if you say something in the group, you're fucking deleted. You're blocked.
All right.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, Mark.
I don't have notes here.
We were saving the best for last. That's why he was January.
Train
Okay,
wreck.
all right. Wow. You think
Wow.
All right.
he owes me a favor?
So follow up this weekend. I had 3 shows, main event, all 3 shows. I want to say the first show, House of Glory, I lost my fucking title. It was bullshit. Santana, I was trying to donate some Santana figures
Where'd you get those?
from Ringside Collectibles.
Okay, nice.
And he powerbombed me on those figures. I lost the match, but first time ever, I started a match on one day and ended it the next day. I deserve 2 paydays for that.
That happened to me this year as well in New
Wow.
York. Yeah. So
Okay, then I went to Blizzard Brawl. I wrestled EC3. I lost the Premier Streaming Network title.
jeez, dude.
Bullshit. But then yesterday at GCW, thanks to my dad, I beat Jimmy Lloyd.
What did your dad do?
My dad came in, hit Jimmy Lloyd in the back, sabooed a chair to his face. And now Jimmy Lloyd is going to be my broski for 1 whole year.
Wow.
So I'm going to try to get the kid over.
Does that mean he's going to the Jericho Cruise?
I don't know if I'm going to book on that, but I'm getting him new gear.
Is he going to Australia? Is he?
I want to see him get a tan.
I'm going to tan him.
I don't believe it.
I'm going to
I
take him
don't
to the
believe it.
gym. He might even be a major bendy.
Oh.
I might have to fund that myself, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough selling me and Kinnick.
Did you guys do anything this weekend?
Yeah, I had an awesome weekend wrestling for ACW Wisconsin, where I'm
Am I banned from there?
definitely
Swoggle, he blocked me on Twitter.
No, he did
Yeah,
not.
he did.
recent discovery. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Holy shit.
He blocked me.
Wow.
But anyway, I've had some pretty awesome matches there throughout time, and I think I'm an uncrowned Hall of Famer there, and Dylan should probably admit that to all you guys.
Does he have a Hall of Fame?
But what?
Does he have a Hall of Fame for you to be a Hall
So
of Fame?
I've been saying it being a smartass for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Before the show, they put in the fucking DJ and the shitty announcer they have there in a Hall of Fame.
Hey, tell the
I kept
story.
going, dude, you need me for seg 1? You need me for seg 1? Kidding? And like, what the fuck, man?
Tell the story about the ACW announcer with you.
He's horrendous. I call him, he steps on everyone's pop. And he
But
has
tell
no-
him the remember the Rumble story?
No. Yeah. It was like one of my first bookings, like post-COVID-ish. Dylan brings me as a surprise in a Royal Rumble. So first off, I'm having a crazy stressful day. I can't do gimmicks or whatever. I'm meeting all these students. I don't know who they are. And I'm like just going like, okay, guy who looks like Roadkill. I got the spot with him. And I have to like compress all these like mental thoughts and spots, all these strangers, and do this fucking big fucking Royal Rumble thing. And I'm a surprise. So I'm finally going to I'm getting ready to go to the curtain. And the guy like is the worst announcer ever. He says all this unnecessary shit. So my music's playing. I haven't hit through the curtain. He goes, "You might recognize him from the WWE. He's like," and just like all this dumb shit, and just destroys my reaction. Like just says it was so fucking bad. But he does it all the time. All the time. He's so bad. I keep telling Dylan, I'm like, is this guy really necessary? But
Well, he's
now,
a Hall of
now he's in the
Famer.
Hall of Fame, and I'm not.
Holy shit. Wow.
The nice part of this whole story is I wrestled Chris Bogger, who is a legit major mark in the group and interacts with all you guys, and and then Mark Bitters was the ref. So it was
Oh,
a
nice.
pure
Hell yeah.
major mark match, and it was really cool. And like honestly, it was like some pro wrestling magic. Like we had people going nuts. It was so fun. Like
Did you put him over?
I put the kid over. His
Did you get
fucking
paid
grandma.
extra?
His grandma was front row, and he kicked out of like this really awesome spear. I go, "Fuck you, grandma! Fuck
Yeah.
you!" It was actually really fun. Actually, so,
Wait, when was this?
Friday night.
So wait, Mark Bitters was in.
Mark Bitters is a psychopath. Mark Bitters, you want to give your lay of the land that you've done this
all
year?
right.
Mark Bitters, everybody.
Mark Bitters somehow.
I love that that's what got you. Wait, the geography of this is not
You
making
were in
sense.
Oshkosh on Friday. You were in New Bedford, Massachusetts last night, and you're here in New York tonight.
Saturday I was in Atlanta.
What?
Yeah.
How the hell did that happen?
So Friday we were in Oshkosh for Dylan.
Yep.
I live 3 hours from the show at where Dylan does his stuff.
Yep.
I got home at 1 a.m.
Yep.
My flight to Atlanta was
Drop me off at my hotel, by the way. Like
That's
like
true.
a good brother.
After I dropped him off, got home at 1 a.m. My flight was at 5 a.m.
Okay.
So I got to the airport at 3:30.
Yeah.
2 hours of sleep. Fly to Atlanta. Meet my wife there for DDP's Christmas party.
I'll pick that name up off the floor you just dropped.
That went till 1 a.m. My flight I flew into New York. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I flew into New York at 5 a.m. again. So again, I'm on 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Then I drove from fuck off. I drove from LaGuardia to New Bedford.
New Bedford.
Yeah. Did that show. Finally got some sleep last night. Then I drove to another 3 hours back to Ringside today and did the toy drive.
Hell yeah.
Well, thanks, Bitters. We
all to do
appreciate it.
this. All to do this.
For the kids.
Thank you very much,
No,
man.
thank you guys very much. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah,
you,
hell
man.
yeah.
Bitters. Senior official, if FW ever comes back. Mark Bitters.
All in the name of charity.
And then, Mark, do you still work or what?
Yeah. Great. We did an official contract signing in Pittsburgh, actually Erie, Pennsylvania this week. It'll be on Honor Club this week. Watch it. It's great. Great segment of television, of wrestling television. Watch it. I'm very, very proud of it. So.
And the last thing I have is we're about 1 month away. Tin Roof. Anyone coming to Tin Roof, Orlando, Florida?
Maybe.
I guess not a lot of people
It's a
here.
good show of hands. I mean, it's not like next door.
Yeah, it's not next door. It's I guess it's cross country kind of. But tickets still available. MajorWPod.com. The surprises. It might be the most surprise we've ever had guest wise. So
Number of people, yes.
yes, and an exclusive Major Bendy only sold at Live 18. So get your tickets now. MajorWPod.com. That's all I got. I think it's time for the news. And the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, how convenient. The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR forever. All right, Major PBR every single week. Use the hashtag Major PBR. If we choose your picture or video, we'll give you a little prize. This one, I just had to pick it. At Mr. Egan, he wrote post-workout. It's just a picture of a beer. Hashtag
What a
Major
man.
PBR.
What a
I don't know.
man, dude.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
Shit.
There's
Was that Mance Warner?
there's no protein in it unless he added some protein. But
It's a manly ass thing to do.
all right, let's get to the news. First, the 1 of 3,000 hook. It's on the big screen. You can follow along on the big screen.
We do have some live visuals for you guys here.
Where is this a Shop AEW exclusive?
Shop
What is
AEW
this?
exclusive, but this is the one that like last month people found at retail, so a couple cases slipped out.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, but now you can get it.
And
where it's supposed to be.
What is so different about it? Makes it more expensive.
The packaging,
That's it?
and he's got a soft goods shirt in there. They all have unique packaging and soft goods.
Is
shirts.
there 4 different hooks now? Hookhausen, a
The two
regular
chases,
one,
the ringside, and this. Is
2
that five?
chases. Ringside. That's 5 hooks.
five,
Wow, holy
yeah.
crap.
That's pretty good.
That's a $5.
But that's like a re-release, though, isn't it?
The figure itself. Yeah, that's the.
Or similar, very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, the figure. Wait, maybe the boots are black instead of white. I don't know.
Also, Randy from NECA opened up his own vintage toy store in New Jersey. Check it out, Yester Toys.
What a man.
Yeah.
Sexy Randy. We gotta.
Where do we? That was the only picture we could find. Like, what is that?
That was the picture that was on like the article.
Really?
Yes.
They're still setting up the store, apparently.
Well, if you live in the
Okay.
New Jersey area, which we all do, check out another vintage toy store
We
in
have
the
the
area.
name of it?
Yeah.
Can we plug the name?
Yester Toys.
Randy's a cool
Yester
dude.
He's the best.
If you ever go to like a Comic-Con or something,
He's always
he's
there.
always there, and he always wants to. He's a cool dude to talk to. Go his, if
Very
you're in the NECA
approachable.
booth,
Yep.
approach him.
Yester Toys in Chatham, New Jersey.
He just made up a town.
Chatham.
He just made up a
Chatham. Chatham, New Jersey. Tell them the Major Pod sent you. If you're into bobbleheads, Foco just showed off a USA Warrior. It actually looks pretty cool. He's like running to the ring. Limited of 223. I love how they get these low runs.
That's one of their best ones for sure.
I like the action pose ones they do. The standstill ones are kind of hit or miss. This is big, guys. You've been asking for Super 7 updates.
Dun, 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 dun.
We got some updates. There's the Brian Myers. Here's the me. There are still some corrections that need to be made. We had Psycho D Freedom analyze it.
But there's ones like even I could catch. Like I have 2 Mackenzie tattoos. I was like, that needs to be fixed. That's like ultimately one of the most important things about it.
Yeah, none of mine were that. None of mine were that drastic. Just like minor things. There's no way these are coming in like February, like they said.
No way. I'll give you my house if they do. Yeah,
not a chance. But listen, we're just as frustrated as you guys are. So I mean, it's not our toy line.
But like if we just said ship shape, they would have been done. But it's like we can't. Yeah.
No, we want these to be as perfect as possible. So we sent all of D Freedom's corrections,
which were Psycho notes, but obviously, but the important things I think will get done.
I hope so. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Leo Sparrow just texted me. He said, "You skipped Power Town." All right.
This is a great recording. Yeah.
Thanks, Leo. Power Town.
Holy fuck.
Power Town Series 2. It's funny because last week we talked about how Power Town lost all their momentum. They must have heard us and, hey, let's announce Series 2.
I don't know because I talked to people from there like daily, and I was shocked that this came when it did because even I didn't know.
Right.
So I don't know.
It was a cool video that they did too. Like
awesome,
it was a really good marketing thing.
Very cool.
They had a cool announcer do it, and then they announced the wrestlers. I was.
That's the guy I just know because I know so much. That's the guy who edits the videos. That's his voice.
Oh, really?
He just has a cool, unique voice.
It's like an old school wrestling voice.
People who aren't here and aren't seeing the video. It's Dory Funk Jr., Jack Briscoe, Wahoo McDaniel, Junkyard Dog, Medusa, and Kamala. So I think a pretty cool lineup.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
I don't know how they're doing Medusa because she has a Legends deal, so I feel like she might get pulled.
Maybe just stop saying that out loud.
My thing is her Legend stuff is Alundra Blaze, maybe, and maybe she can do Medusa stuff. Maybe I don't know. I'm speculating.
Yeah, we don't know the terms of her contract.
Right. Yeah. What'd you think of the lineup? Well, yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's great.
Like, I know I'm weird where I'm like, yes, Dory Funk Jr., that rules, but there's probably the majority of people not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's cool.
Why? I mean, the people that want these figures.
Probably their market, yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I think the Junkyard Dog's going to be cool.
So at first I was like, man, Mattel's made so many, but I'm like, wait, this could be like a Mid-South one.
Yeah.
It could be a little different. I was like, that's cool. The only one I think is Kamala. Like, how can they make that?
I just think it'll be the most toyetic. It'll be
Hopefully,
bigger.
right?
Hopefully he's taller, a
Yeah.
little thicker.
That's the only one.
Maybe some accessories, maybe soft goods.
I guess overall, my thought is they have 100 plus people, right? Don't make people that Mattel made 3 out of the 6.
Yeah,
All right,
that's-
like give me the more rando.
Unless they can pick
exciting
like
ones.
a way different, time or look
Right.
or something.
That's what I said about Junkyard Dog. It's possible, right? It's possible.
I just wish we saw some actual like photos, not just photos of the individuals.
Honestly, there's been no news. I'll take it.
Yes.
Beggars
It's-
can't be choosers.
It's we totally buried them last week, and now they say
we have
here's
something
Series
cool,
2.
yeah,
So
for sure.
Listen, I want these figures to be great. I believe in the Powertown line. We're involved with Powertown in the sense that we're signed. We're not like we have no skin in the game, but
No, but we do text with Magnum TA, so you guys can be,
My
you guys can
pen
be jealous about that.
my pen pal Magnum TA. We got Major Bendy's ringside exclusive Sergeant Slaughter is available now. Not a pre-order; it's in stock.
I saw it in the warehouse today.
Pretty cool
We
thing.
finally got a Major Bendy. It's stock at Ringside Collectibles, so pick it up. Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code MAJOR to save 10%. Brian, I don't even know if you saw this. Somebody showed me, Gary Barbage, he found a prototype LJN George Animal Steel with an arm in a different pose.
Oh shit!
So I think they switched it. If you look at the picture, if you're watching on YouTube, the arm is like in front of him almost.
Yeah,
There's no way to put that in the package.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
It'll
I think
change
that's why.
whole, yeah.
Right. I think that's why they lowered
It'll be
his
a
arm.
huge bubble. Yeah.
This guy also found a wax head of Nikolai Volkov, and I'm like, ooh, that's definitely the those little articulated LJNs I have. And then right there, look at an articulated Nikolai Volkov, and I think that's the Iron Sheik I have. If that's not the exact Iron Sheik, there's more than one out there then because
Wow.
I have that figure.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
what
wow.
could have been, right? That's
Like
so
articulated
different. That's
LJNs.
So different. Yeah. Oh my god.
So fucking wild.
Did you wrestle Nikolai here at a birthday party?
I did, yes.
Tell it.
In this very building.
Did you win?
No, we were.
I was on the road or something, and then Pat Buck was like, "Yeah, Nikolai Volkov wrestled this birthday party at Cat." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Unbelievable. He just walked in sandals, and I think that he was friends with. I don't know if he knew the dad or something like that, and then the word just got back that he wanted to wrestle, and we were just like, "Okay, let's go." And then I wanted to make sure that I was in the ring. When he came in, because he just came in to shine up real quick,
Right.
And I'm like, I'm in first because no matter what, I'm taking something from Nikolai, so I can say that I wrestled
pretty wild.
Nikolai Volkov.
Was it Russian Nikolai or like $1 Million Corporation Nikolai?
Did he have scent
It
logos?
was babyface Nikolai. He
Oh,
did.
okay.
He came in. He sang the national anthem for
Of
the
America?
for the birthday party.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, and speaking of LJNs, our new toy line, Big Rubber Guys, this Friday, 2-week pre-order, the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith,
nice.
Dynamite Kid, and Matilda. We're really excited about that. Thanks for everyone who ordered Demolition, who got the Matt and Brian, who got the Flair, the Slaughter, Ginetti. Those are going to be in stock in early January. The Macho, Andre, and then we've been planning 2024 signing guys. We're not going to reveal everyone we're signing and do this BS hype stuff. I just want it to be...
Well, Demolition's like spread a lot of love. It's pretty cool.
Yes, people, they're like, where can we get these? Well, you missed the order,
Yeah.
so
Which is also unfortunate, but I don't
know.
I don't have an answer to it.
I think we need to get like an evergreen figure that's just always in stock. That's what I think. So
I will tell you this, a little anecdote. So I saw a friend of mine last night. He's a wrestler, and he's a huge LJN guy. Okay, He has all the LJNs. He's also like a customizer. So he for years has been making the figures that they didn't make,
Right.
and he just does that as a hobby. And I asked him I haven't seen him in a while, and I asked him last night, like, what do you think about the Big Rubber Guys? And he said, I haven't gotten any. I said, why not? He said, I didn't know about them until the Demolition were already out.
right.
That's like
And it's crazy to me that he is the target audience.
right.
And he did not know until Demolition. So
And that's unfortunate because he missed
Yeah.
Flair, Slaughter, Ginetti, Andre, Macho.
Yeah.
So hopefully these Bulldogs are going to have a huge order.
Yeah.
And then the guys in 2024, should we spoil the first lineup or no?
no.
No, okay,
Enough
sorry.
spoilers
Sorry,
today.
guys.
Sorry, guys. No.
Sorry.
Dude, sorry.
Sorry.
That card segment was a massacre.
I thought it was a phenomenal segment.
Bloodbath.
Yeah, bloodbath. All right, so some Ringside news. Check out Ringside's Black Friday 3.0 sale coming this Thursday for some hot holiday figure deals. New in stock, Sergeant Slaughter, Ringside exclusive Major Bendy, Ric Flair's last match Bloody Major Bendy, new figure defender, protective cases for Mattel 2024 release, which you definitely need because those packages suck.
made of balsa wood or something.
2023 defining moments. WWE Bendems, we'll talk about them later. John Cena, Roman Reigns, Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, The Rock, Steve Austin, Charlotte, and Bruno Sammartino. Back in stock, Royal Rumble 2024, featuring Beth Phoenix, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Ridge Holland, and Build-A-Figure Virgil. Expected in soon, Elite 106, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Paul Bearer, and Roxanne Perez. Series 143 with Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Becky Lynch, Ashanti, and Mr. T. I definitely need Mr. T. Have you decided if you're going to get Mr. T?
We had that talk last week, and then after I was like, wait, what was I talking about? I don't know one basic. I'm not going to just start with Mr. T. Like, it's over.
Even with the new articulation?
No, I mean, it's still a nice figure, but no.
Okay. Well, up next is the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
10, Hook, FTW champion, AEW Ringside exclusive. Number 9, Cody Rhodes, Elite 101. Number 8, Wheeler Yuta, Forged in Combat, AEW Ringside exclusive. Number 7, AEW Mystery Box. Number 6, Darby Allin, LJN style. That's got to be like $2. It's got to be like
I
$2.
think that's still even around. I figure it came out like 4 years ago.
Number 5, Gunther, Elite 102. Number 4, Dominic Mysterio, Elite 105. Number 3, Seth Rollins, Ultimate 17. Number 2, Damian Priest, Elite Royal Rumble. And number 1, the Usos, Bloodline Ringside exclusive.
Remember we used to read the top 10 the wrong way? That was one of the dumbest things on the show of all time.
That was
number 1 first.
We
yeah.
do
You
1
switched
to
that.
10.
I think we only did that a couple weeks.
Yeah, that was
It was a
switched
good
very
while, I
early.
felt like.
All right.
What a...
Well, up next is Weekly Purchases brought to you by Major Bendy's. All right, this is Matt Cardona, host of the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, but also owner of Major Bendy's with Brian Myers. Brian, tell everyone about Major Bendy's, Big Rubber Guys over on MajorPodMerch.com.
MajorPopMerch.com. Get your Major Bendies. There's that merch table exclusive to me. Big Rubber Guys, sweeping the action figure world by storm.
Bro, we have so many Major Bendies, almost 100 figures. We have legends like Tommy Dreamer, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, new guys like Danhausen, and of course, Big Rubber Guys. It is the throwback to the LJN style. We got Matt and Brian, Demolition, Macho Man, Ric Flair. Keep checking MajorPodMerch.com and scratch that figure itch. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1,000 broski. And your figures will be bought. All right, guys, Major Bendy's, MajorPodMerch.com. Use the hashtag Major Bendy's. If we choose your picture or video, you'll get an exclusive Major Bendy's card. This one comes from Jerry Damage. This is what my Major Bendy's do in their free time. Hashtag Major Bendy's, hashtag WrestleFest. It's me, Mark, and Brian playing like a WrestleFest arcade game, which I thought was pretty damn cool.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty damn cool, man. All right, so not that many weekly purchases. I got the Figure Collections Effie figure. Did you get it?
I did not know.
I did an unboxing on our YouTube. That's on our YouTube right now, right?
Yeah, great job. Yep.
It's actually pretty damn cool. I was impressed with it.
I've seen it in the group from Major Market. It looks great.
It looks great. I got the regular one, not the variant. I think maybe they captured his likeness better than we did in the face, but I think we'd have a better jacket. They gave him no spikes.
Right.
All studs, but no spikes.
My one thing is the hands are out. If they were a little in like a slam,
Yeah.
it'd feel more Hasbro-y to me. But other than that-
They nailed the fishnets.
okay.
I thought it was pretty damn cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be a completist of those WSW figures,
Get
but
the ones you want.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the ones that I want. And you got Nicholas, huh? You
Yes,
build
I
a Nicholas?
built my Nicholas, guys. That set is a little head scratchy of a set. I wanted to punch D Freedom in the face because I was like, oh, you know what? I'll keep rocking Cena. That's like the match that I trained Rock for, and it was like a really cool thing in my career. And he's like, well, it's completely wrong gear. I'm like, no way. And I looked it up. It's not what he wore. I went through pictures and I'm like, how did this happen? The back of the package says it's supposed to be that. Everything.
It's so wrong. Makina mashup.
Oh my God. So frustrating. So I don't even really want it now. But anyway, building Nicholas is cool. I think it's a little, took too long to get
It's
done.
better late than never.
Right. And it's cool for me and you because we're, friendly with him, and it's a great, cool thing and a milestone, something you can basically, never take away from him, right? It's whatever happens to him in his life, however old he is.
Right.
He won a
always say
title
that.
and had an action figure.
Right? Yeah.
It's great.
Very
But
cool
but
thing,
here's
right?
the question: did you make a Nicholas?
A Nicholas?
Will you take that
Nicholas,
that
oh my
really
God.
bad Dax Harwood head and put it on Nicholas?
Have you done it yet?
No, but now I'm getting itchy. I might
Yeah,
have
you
to
got to
go
do
back
it.
Ringside.
You got to do it.
Man. Should we talk about the last thing that we purchased?
Well, yeah, we need a disclaimer on this.
What's the disclaimer?
I don't want this to come off because
Burial?
we make bendable
Okay.
wrestling figures and then these are bendable wrestling figures. I don't want this to be like an attack or something. Because it's really not, because the people we can make and they can make are not the same.
So these are Bendums. They're not a continuation.
They're back.
They're not a continuation of the Just Toys Bendums. No. Same name.
They're much bigger.
Much bigger.
Lankier.
TCG is the company now. I guess they have the Bendums name. So there's a bunch. There's old school guys. There's new school guys. They're very affordable though. You know, they're like $5 on Ringside,
I think.
or $6, and then there's multi-man packs. There's a Bruno Sammartino.
All the kids are clamoring for Bruno. Under their tree this Christmas.
I like bendable figures. I have the LJN ones. I have the WCW ones. But these fucking suck.
Okay.
Does anyone else have these? Eamon has them. Eamon, come on down, Eamon.
Eamon loves shitty figures.
That's a bad, Eamon, I believe, posted in the group, and you were the first one to show off the stands, and I was like, no fucking way is this true. And I had one, but I was saving it to open tonight, and I was like, I got to see this. There's a stand glued to the foot. And I tugged on this thing like pretty freaking hard. It does not come off.
And just 1 foot.
And just 1 foot.
Which makes no sense. You're more likely to rip the foot off. I think,
But if this is like a novelty, like discount item for kids, why on earth would you glue a stand to the foot? You can't even play with it.
Right, because this is for, like I said, at Ringside, this is for a grandma to buy his
these are going to end
kids.
up at Five Below, which would be awesome, right?
Yeah, but
you can't play with it.
It's just to buy kids to throw around in the yard and bang into each other.
The Puma, you have the Hogan?
You do need it. You need it.
He's very complete.
Should I try to rip it off the...
I'm doing it right now. Oh, I got it, guys. I got it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, I got it, and it's got a little peg. It's playable, folks.
That makes it even dumber than if it has a peg.
It is certainly not supposed to come off.
I
but
wonder
you
if it's like
can take it
Funko
off.
style with the Star Wars where they legally have to be glued to the stands because it doesn't make them figures.
You
Mark, you're a
might
lawyer.
be
What
on
do
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
You might be on
That's what I
that.
think. Maybe like Mattel said like, So you're not making
Honestly,
figures.
he might be on
Hey, now, if you take it off the stand, like you can
They're
play
not
with that.
bad, but you're not
You
supposed
can
to
play with that.
destroy it to make it a figure.
There's just some questionable stuff like that. They use a reference shot of Austin when his goatee wasn't connected. So any of us know, like, why? Like, that was such a little run. Like, come on.
I'm wildly colorblind, but this is off, right?
The
This
skin
is-
color is
like-
really weird.
He's like, just got a sunburn, maybe I would call it.
But like, for instance, La Puma collects Hogan. If you get this, I think it looks okay, mint and package. And if it's on the stand and stands perfectly, that'll look nice in your collection.
Fine.
It's fine. It's just odd. The whole
Fine,
thing
but
is
it's
odd.
for kids.
Just
and-
But
My thing is,
It's for kids and you can't play with them.
It's an affordable item. It should be for kids to enjoy and play with. And you just had a grown man use all his strength to rip this off the stand.
and why did you
That's-
buy them, Eamon?
I don't know.
Because you love shitty figures.
I like bootlegs. I'll pretend they're
Okay,
bootlegs.
yeah, they kind
That's
of.
how great they are. You're pretending that they're not
So
real.
if there's another set, are you gonna invest in?
You're
buying
all
one?
in on
I
these.
didn't buy the whole set.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just testing it out.
Just
I was
testing
just
it out.
checking them out. I want to know why they're all doing the Finn Balor pose.
That too, right? There's like, there's nothing to really do.
Yeah.
So you can't even play with these with your old Bendums or the major
They're,
Bendies.
completely- they're way
not-
taller and
They're in
lankier.
their own
And then they're
scale.
shorter than like a Galoob.
Yeah, it's
era
a
WCW
weird
Bendum.
scale.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, terrible.
I don't want to be negative about them.
That's why I had a
they
little
suck.
disclaimer on this. I wanted that little disclaimer so we don't seem like fucking assholes.
But I wanted to get them all. I wanted to collect them. But they're just, they suck.
Here, Puma, Merry Christmas.
There you go. It's Matt's.
I actually got that for me. You can have it. Merry Christmas. I can afford it. It's $5 Enjoy La Puma. La Puma, he's not working over here. He's off.
To go off over here.
He's
to join
La
us.
Puma's not coming to the next live show. It's too close to the holidays. But Eamon, you're going to the live show, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Have you
man.
missed any shows?
What's that?
Have you missed any live shows?
Yes, many.
Really?
Yeah.
Vegas, you didn't go to?
Didn't go to Vegas.
Not many people did.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Didn't go there.
Vegas was fun though.
Everyone's like, come West Coast, West Coast. Okay, we do. Nobody shows up.
I didn't go to the first three. They were all in driving distance.
Damn.
Oh my God.
All right.
They were on weeknights,
Yeah, you're right.
All of them were?
like today.
Oh, true.
Well, thanks for coming, buddy.
All right, Eamon, give it up for
Thanks, guys.
Eamon.
Thank you.
Earring Mulligan.
All right, well, we're gonna skip Major Mark purchase of the week because
Well, I had one last thing.
Well, you know
one
what?
last thing.
Shout out to Keith Blackney, who's already been up here. He runs the QBC, the Queens Baseball Convention.
Wow,
I wasn't able to be there because I was working for Swoggle.
I have
But
no idea
got
who that is.
It's a John Franco autograph starting
cool.
lineup. Pretty sweet piece. Got that done for me.
I got a Major Mark purchase of the week. One big one.
You have a big one.
Yes, the Major Mark community came together to purchase over 4,000 toys for kids for the Toys for Tots.
It's way more than 4,000 toys. It was over $40,000.
$40,000. Yeah, so great job.
Thanks for
Rick.
botching that, Mark.
Man, Botchamania over here, Mark.
Botchamania.
All right, well, up next is the Incarnation of Domination.
The Incarnation of Domination. The Incarnation of Domination.
All right, up next is the Incarnation of Domination, a weekly segment where we talk about a superstar, name, our favorite versions of that superstar. We have a special guest for this segment. Ladies and gentlemen,
Release the gentleman.
YouTube sensation, Tough Enough, Season 1 winner, MAVEN!
He was mid-conversation.
Yes! Yeah!
So charming. So charming.
All right.
What's up, everyone?
Got hug. Brothers hug.
Yeah.
Normally we would play your song because it's so awesome, but we're trying to monetize on YouTube and be famous like you, so we can't do that.
Stop it. Stop it. No, anytime I don't have to hear that song, I'm perfectly
Oh
fine.
my God.
Crack it if you want.
MAVEN, tell us about that time you wrestled CM Punk. MAVEN, anything that's topical, he'll make a video about it.
I cannot bury the lead. If you want to see it, go to the YouTube page.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you even know?
What's funny?
Do you even know the address to your page?
Yeah, Maven K. Huffman.
YouTube.com/MavenKF?
Oh, is that it?
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, so the answer is he doesn't.
He pulls out the phone.
And you want to see what's funny
Holy
is
shit.
it's literally I have to go through this fake
What the
account.
heck?
I don't have access to my page.
This is
like if I needed,
This is unreal.
if I had to put something out right now, I could not do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I don't have a clue how to get on that thing. Yeah, at all.
Maven, if you ever wrestle again, your finish should be called a clickbait.
I'm going to log that one in the back for future use.
I have to tell you, since the last time I saw you was Kowloon's, a lot of wrestlers are talking about your YouTube page.
Really?
Like just randomly, random people will just bring it up. Maven's content, Maven's YouTube
Okay.
page. I saw this on Maven's
go. I have his phone
thing.
number. Is that
It's
what he
pretty
did?
crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
everybody
that's
in
amazing.
AEW, like just random wrestlers on any of these, yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, I did months and months of research, just going how to make a YouTube page, what thumbnails work, what content would work. I got an SEO like for Dummies book. I dive deep into that.
Yep.
And then I contacted another YouTube creator and I was like, I don't need any help. I can do this all on my own. But what do you think makes for good titles? I bought myself a camera and I did it all myself.
You're a fucking liar.
I'm completely full of shit. I show up and I just talk. That's it. They do the rest of it.
We know.
Every bit of
We
it.
know.
Yeah.
At least everyone in this room knows.
What, can you give us a little hint on some of the next videos you're working on?
Absolutely, yeah.
How big is Batista's dick?
Would you like to see? There are
What happens in the live show stays in the live shows, guys.
There are a few things that probably have made it through my phone. Every phone I get, I make sure there's a couple things that have to go over. like I still have test number in my phone.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll have it forever. And that picture of Batista's
I don't know if you want to tell this story.
that will. Yeah, that will make it.
We are recording, you know that, right?
No, you asked. So this upcoming week, it's just Batista's dick.
Yeah, we all have it.
Yeah, wow. I don't want to know what prison you were in.
God, that's the second
My
prison
God.
joke on this. This is a holiday podcast.
The holiday shows off the rails here.
Holy shit.
All right, like for instance, this week, I think the I don't know which video he's editing at the time. I think we're doing. Have you seen the video on YouTube where like the secrets, wrestlers' secrets? We did a secrets that I had a part of, like that are had to do with me. And one of the last ones we did, we actually bought candy glass, and with me going through the popcorn machine. Obviously, I get asked about that a lot. How'd you go through the popcorn machine without popcorn? So we bought candy glass, and I go to crack it over my head, and I literally pick it up, and it breaks, shatters.
Oh, shit.
Right there. And that's something you don't get a second take on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do
Yeah.
now? But we had a little smaller.
Were you rolling for the outtake? Is that going to air or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
You don't know anyway. I don't know why
I have
asked.
no clue. I'm not kidding. There's been, because we put videos out on Friday, I'm not joking. There's been more Thursdays than not that I'm like, hey, man, what video's coming out tomorrow, and can you send it to me early?
Now, like with this newfound fame, imagine if you had like a pro wrestling tee store or like an X or something to promote yourself,
You've been, this guy, literally.
One step at a time, guys.
I literally get texts from Matt, and I got a text one night, and I'm not kidding. Like, you know how you can tell somebody's tone in a text?
Oh, for
And,
Matt
like,
Cardona,
his-
that's real hard
We
to
know
do.
his tone every day.
His tone was anger, and he literally was like, "What? Why the fuck aren't you selling T-shirts?" He's like, "Hey, dumbass, here's a T-shirt, Maven, a drop kick, arrive, drop kick, and leave." He's like, "That's all I'm giving you, though."
That's a good one.
It is a good
You're
one.
just leaving money on the table.
It is a good.
You're leaving money on the table.
I know, and you guys know how bad I am.
Oh, we know.
At all of this tech stuff.
I'm surprised you have an iPhone.
I do. And I'm shocked that I've gotten, like you said, newfound fame.
Yeah.
It's hardly fame. It's literally we've gotten back into this world. I've given you guys credit for that 1,000 times.
Well, not on the
That's
YouTube
never
page
gonna
yet.
stop.
Can we get that on the
not-
YouTube
Yeah,
page?
get on the YouTube
Hey,
page.
actually, you know what would be
YouTube
great?
page.
Could you plug our YouTube page on your YouTube page? That'd be great.
That'd be fantastic.
I think a collaboration is in order.
Oh, yeah, now we're talking.
Collaboration is
I
in
like
order.
that. All right, well, we're here to talk about figures. You probably don't even know what figures they made of you, so we're
I
going
have
to...
no clue.
We got them on the screen. We can watch
We're
it.
gonna
in a
take a
second.
I know I have a
Little
Bendy
trip
coming
down.
out,
That's right.
which
Oh,
I'm excited for.
let's go. All right, well, we'll bang through them. The first one, this WrestleMania X8 R3. That's your first figure, Maven. Do you remember the first figure with the hardcore title?
I do, yeah. That's the one that Jack Pacific sent me 50 of.
Damn, 50?
Yeah, the very first one I took
Yeah.
out and I gave to my dog, and he carried around in his mouth and chewed all the arms and stuff off. But that one was the one that was like pretty similar to what my physique was, and
Yeah.
I was really mad. I was like, man, you got all these figures of guys just looking just jacked, and then that's the one they
yeah,
put out
that
of me.
because R3 was supposed to be like your real body and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not what people want.
I loved it because I was a huge Maven fan. This is your first figure.
Were
So I
you
thought it was really
were you
cool.
excited to get a figure? Did it mean anything to you, or were you
Oh
like,
my gosh! I went to my very first figure, and this was after I had a box of 50, so I had them. But I was like, I'm gonna go to Target and see. So they had them at the Target, and I think they had like 4 or 5, and I grab them all, and I go up to the counter, and I'm like, this girl's, I'm gonna make her day. And she's ringing them up and everything, and I'm like, she's not even noticing. Let me smarten her up a little bit. And I was like, and I showed it to her, and I was like, yeah, that's me. And she went, just kept on ringing. could not care one bit that was my figure.
Well, your next figure is very simple. You probably even know this came out. It's the draft figure.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same, except the MAVEN is in like a silver instead of a white.
I'm blown away that you were number 10.
Yeah, you were drafted number 10.
I'm offended that you're blown away.
That's a post-Alliance roster with some heavy hitters.
Yeah, I'm a MAVEN fan, but number 10?
I know. I should have been like number 7.
I don't know.
Top 10 MAVEN. Holy shit.
Honestly, like the fact that I was in the top 10 pissed a lot
of
people.
I bet
a lot, and it wasn't a work. It was, they were mad.
You know what? It just popped in my head. You should like redo this segment on your show and plug our show. Talk about your figures, tell these stories again.
Dude, I told you.
This could be a dry run.
Let's do this as a collaboration. I would do that absolutely.
Oh, we'll make it work.
Absolutely.
We'll make it work.
I can't believe we're asking MAVEN for a rub.
Hell has officially froze over.
Next up, we have the Ruthless Aggression MAVEN.
Now they're getting closer to the physique.
Yeah, closer to the physique. This was
Some of the worst
figure.
packaging of all
the
time.
The packaging sucks.
Stupid.
Okay, hold up. Now, what's bad about that packaging?
It's see-through for
It's
no
see-through.
reason. I don't know.
Okay.
All
Is
that
that's
dead
bad?
space is just bizarre. to me.
Oh, so it's
You know?
it's wasted
It's
space.
not,
You can
it's
market.
not very pleasing to the eye, in my opinion.
And
I
like
don't know.
you have like no knee pads or anything like that.
Well, that's a whole other story, but yeah.
Besides,
Yeah, I did. I mean, I wore knee pads. So,
the physique is good. It's like the same gear as your other figures, where I feel like that gear was outdated by this time.
It was, yeah.
So MAVEN, when this figure comes out, you don't remember being like slightly upset that they didn't have knee pads on it?
Honestly, after the first figure came out, I didn't even know which figures were coming out after
Right.
that. Like they just come out, and I would see them. I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool."
So there's no recollection in your brain.
Think
that,
about MAVEN's life at this time. Live event, strip club, live event. Strip club. Do you think he's fucking thinking about toys?
Airport.
Especially the knee
Airport,
pads.
Live event,
on
strip
it.
club, live event, airport.
Bookend
Live
a couple
event,
of those at the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
All right. You're right.
All right. Next up, we have the WrestleMania 21. Still the same fucking gear here.
There's a painted on elbow pad. for
Yeah,
some reason.
And you know what pissed me off? You didn't wear the elbow pad at WrestleMania.
Oh, well, here's what should piss you off even further. I wasn't even in that WrestleMania.
Yeah, I say, are you?
No, but it's supposed to depict your other WrestleMania match. Your
That's
one
really
with-
what it's supposed to mean?
Yes, it's supposed. I think it even says it on the package, but we can't see.
Literally.
It's supposed to be the Gold Dust match, but
Yes.
you didn't wear an elbow pad.
I didn't? How
No.
do you know that?
Because I
like, how do you know that?
trust me, I know. Anyway,
Now he's embarrassed. Let's go. Next slide.
Next one.
Next slide.
I guessed it.
now this one makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
What the fuck barn burner did you have a Eugene that they
I
needed?
mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
And why is that the world heavyweight title it comes with?
No.
It comes with
It
the
is.
belt.
It is.
None of you guys have that. That's for sure.
You, Eugene, and Big Gold.
And
Yeah.
you're wearing a WrestleMania 21 T-shirt, like just a backstage, hanging out, flirting with some
Also, what-
divas,
do
Maven.
you have like tennis elbow? Now you have a wrapped up.
Yeah, however,
elbow.
they do have elbow pads on me there. I had elbow surgery.
So that's accurate to
That
something?
is actually
Oh, wow.
accurate.
Okay.
All right, you learn something new every day.
Well, and
points
when
for
I
that.
had that elbow surgery, my doctor, he was like, is there anything else that's nice balloon figure. He asked me, he said, is there anything that's,
Oh, look at that
You
physique.
got a MAVEN balloon figure.
wow, that was 10 to 20 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Well, I would say aim higher, but if that would make you happier, good on you. But
Holy shit.
I go to get my elbow surgery, and the doctors, he said, "Is there anything else that's messed up on your body?" And I was like, "Well, my knee's been bothering me." So they did an MRI. He comes back. He says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up at the same time." So I had elbow and knee surgery in the same day.
oh my God.
What year was this?
Hey, warriors.
That's right.
Warrior mentality, guys.
Damn. What year was this? I don't even remember.
04.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, next figure we got. This order might be messed up. This is off the ropes, Maven. This is like, I can't say the
like
word.
this one.
Let's just say jacked up era Maven, but there's another word we mean.
Yeah, pharmaceutically enhanced, maybe. Absolutely.
You said it, pal.
All jacked up.
This is maybe one of your best figures.
I think so. This is off the ropes, which is like a Walgreens or Walmart.
Rite Aid exclusive.
Rite Aid?
We're really exposing ourselves because, like, I drove around all these different Rite Aids in Long Island to try to find this set. It was such a pain in the ass.
Dwayne Reed exclusive.
But it was really
That's how
hard to
big of a
get.
star you were, man.
Next up, the New Year's Revolution Maven.
Okay, I do like that one.
Very toyetic
nice
and
one,
that
too.
like the sky blue trunks.
And those are the trunks I actually wore in that pay-per-view wrestling Shelton. So
It was you and Shelton?
Yeah, Shelton. Me and Shelton, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah. I cannot
San
believe
Juan.
you remember that.
Yeah.
Isn't that where Eugene blows his knee out?
Yes.
Opener?
Yeah.
For some reason,
I think that was like the second or third match of the night because I think we were fourth or fifth maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I do remember that.
Next figure is
More?
God.
Here we go.
Micro Brawler Major Wrestler Podcast exclusive.
Do you remember that one?
I
When
do remember that one.
Okay.
I do remember
Thoughts
that
on
one.
that one.
That's
I
when
love
we
that.
found you. Like you quit the biz, you're out. We had to drag you back in. Now look, you YouTube fucking
Dude,
star.
like seriously, and it's true. It's 100% true. I went through a rough patch in 2012 and moved to this, to the city, and didn't want anything to do with the business out of just sheer embarrassment. The fact that I was working at a bar as a bouncer, and these two guys will walk in.
Double date with my wife and her friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I don't want to say that take all the credit as Cupid, but
Well, Brian brought Maven to Cap first.
This was before.
Yeah, this is
all
pre that.
This is the first.
Yeah, right. So
I had met you in passing in FCW a couple times, but we weren't like friendly. Had no relationship.
Did I meet both of you? Because
Not
this
me,
is Dale
no,
Mabry.
just me.
This is Dale Mabry, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then a couple of my degenerate friends would be like, I met Maven at a bar. I said, no, you didn't. He lives in Tampa. I know, like, there's no way.
right.
And like a couple of times, these people would tell me that. I'm like, you didn't meet Maven. I know where he lives. He didn't live there.
Right.
And then sure enough, we went to that bar, and we were just like, oh, fuck, Maven's here. And that's what started it all. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what started
and
it all,
literally, because I was content with being done with the business. It was in my rear view. I was fine with it. And these two guys literally drug me out of obscurity. And then remember, you asked me if I wanted to tag with you, and what did I say?
Only if you're my partner or my opponent.
No, you're my partner, and you do all the work.
Which, spoiler alert, I did.
I went out and oh God, I hadn't been in a ring wrestling I don't know how long. So I go out and wrestling Anthony Green, and I mean,
Friend of the show, Anthony
Yeah,
Green.
the kid like evidently like loved me growing up, and we were doing him the favor, and I felt so bad because I go in for my very first spot and I forgot it. Like, do you remember that? I was
Like,
deer in
all I
headlights.
wanted out of you was a goddamn drop kick.
That's all you need, baby.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
that was the start of it all, though.
Your
Awesome.
last figure, but it's not going to be your last figure. We're going to make more. Other companies are going to make more. Your Major Bendy's figure, it's not out yet, but we're very
pre-order,
excited.
though. Successful pre-order.
Is there a picture? Hold on. Wait a minute. A successful pre-order?
Successful pre-order, and this you're not going to understand any of this, but we didn't mold on the biker shorts. We painted them. That way we can make your pharmaceutically enhanced repaint in trunks later. So we'll be able to make a repaint. We did that strategically, so we get you another one, another payday.
And actually, Maven, we have the sample right here.
No.
What do you think? How good is that?
Straight from China. It just came in today. We're real proud of it.
Yeah,
But,
that's pretty close to the skin tone. All right, so you're talking about the shorts and everything, and you're right, I don't know. But all right, so I'm assuming what you just told me is a good thing?
Yes, because if we molded on your biker shorts,
It means we can make more.
We can make
We keep making more.
because now we can
Okay.
paint your trunks because they're not molded shorts. Does that make sense?
Do you guys follow what they're saying? Oh God, wow.
You guys understand, right?
He's like, wait, what? You got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So, maybe we love
so
having you.
thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you for signing. And you're a YouTube star now, so hopefully you can plug.
Now,
Keep
would you
plugging
stop
us.
Yeah, plug it.
We're seriously very, very proud of you.
No, and literally, listen.
I'm going to try to find what your YouTube is so we can plug it for real.
A real plug coming up.
You keep going.
Honestly,
I'll try to find it.
whenever, and you guys, I mean what I say. Like, I would not be here if not for these two. All you have to do is tell me when you want to do a collaboration, and it's done.
Even if it's like 15 minutes before a live show, I can pick you up and you'll come with me.
Absolutely. Another time, he gets mad. They call me at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I have dogs, and they're like, "Yeah, we gotta go to Boston. I'll be there in 20 minutes." And I mean, I'm on the toilet, and I still have dogs to walk. And then he comes, and I'm rushing. And I'm like, give me 5 minutes. I can't. I gotta go.
It was.
But I did have to go. I
an
had
insane Matt Cardone overreaction.
No, it was not an overreaction at all.
But
I got there at Showtime.
Did we make it there?
We made it. Yes, we did. At Showtime, we made it.
It was not at Showtime.
Bro, there was like 10 minutes to spare.
It was like
yes,
an
I had to,
hour.
like
45
like an
minutes.
hour.
Scarf down my fucking.
He's mad about his meal. Nothing
That's
else.
what it is.
He's
He
mad about his
couldn't
meal.
get his pre-show
Nothing else.
protein shake in.
Nothing
It was
else.
Calhoun. I wanted some fucking beef and broccoli, chicken and broccoli. I didn't get to enjoy it. I think I spilled it everywhere.
No sympathy.
On the ride up, it was funny because it was right at the beginning of the YouTube page, and it was hilarious because Matt's like, "All right, man, tell me what the deal is, because I know you ain't doing this fucking."
Well, whether you're doing it or not, it's taken off. It's successful, and
It's
we're proud of you.
also Maven K Huffman. You were correct. That is the address.
Good for you.
Ding.
And the
Everybody
latest
go and
video,
subscribe right now.
Absolutely.
I was
yeah.
CM Punk's first WWE opponent. That's the latest video.
That's okay. The latest clickbait video.
Maybe just hit you with the clickbait for the 1, 2, 3.
And what's funny is, so the guy who runs it with me, like he asks me stuff all the time because he's like got these crazy ideas, and he's like, "Yeah, you did this. Do you remember that?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, nah, I don't." Yeah. He'll be like, "Who did you wrestle this guy?" I'm like, I maybe, I don't know. To get that video done, I literally, for real, reached out to Mike Bucci, to Simon Dean.
Really?
And I'll show it to you after. And I was like, Simon, and I prefaced it. I was like, I want to do a video about Punk. I know we wrestled him. 2 things. 1, do you remember anything about the match? And 2, am I allowed to use what you write me and use your name? And he writes back. I'll show it to you after.
That's a good source. 'Cause I bet he remembers everything.
He started just chapter 1. And like let's just say he was venting. And he remembered all. I remembered nothing. The only thing I remember is Stevie Richards earlier in that night coming up, and because at the time they were friends, and he was like, "Can you make sure Punk has a good match?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, hell, my spot's not secure in this place.
Right.
I'm gonna have a good match for me,
Sure.
Yeah.
not him." But Mike Bucci remembered all that.
I'm glad you were smart enough to cheat.
Well, we can't wait to watch the video. But
And I can't wait to seriously do a collaboration.
oh,
Hell yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah,
do it
with you guys, absolutely.
All right, well, everybody, give it up for Maven.
I'm singing his music in my head.
We love you, baby. You're the best. All
I
right.
can see my fantasy. I'm so consumed.
All right. All right, so now it's time for the Q&A. We're going to do 5 questions, so I hope you guys have some good questions. All right, we're here for the Q&A. Let's bring out our special guest, Alley Catch. Yeah.
Hey, she's here.
She's here. Hello. Hello. Stick around after the show. Alley Catch will be taking pictures and signing Major
so-
Bendy shells that she has.
So will Maven as well, guys.
So do a little meet and greet with Maven and Alley.
Hey, Allie, what's
Hi,
up?
Allie. What's up?
Hey y'all, is this on? Am I
Yep.
good?
Good job. You
you're
guys
good, you're
speak up.
good.
You gotta.
Project.
Oh my god.
Jack.
Okay, sorry.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
coming to Toy
You
Drive.
won over the hearts of the Major Mark was your bonus pod interview that was up.
If you haven't listened to it yet on MajorMarks.com, make sure you do.
Well, they've not won my heart yet because I still do not have that Ricky Starks.
Oh,
Figure, I went to WrestleCade. I went to
another PSA.
6 different tables at WrestleCade. Nowhere.
Damn.
It's like
John, do you still have that Ricky figure?
Ringside John's here. Good for John
Actually,
from
no, the chase.
Ringside.
It's not the regular one. It's the chase.
Yeah, the chase.
The chase.
It's the chase where he's
It's the chase,
making
not
fun
the
of
regular.
Darby.
Ringside Collectibles, baby.
This is what I came here for.
That's why she came.
Use discount code MAJOR when you
That's
buy
right. All right, so Allie, this is the part of the show we do a little Q&A. But do you have anything to plug before we do the Q&A? Anything you want to plug? You want to tell, hey, my parents are here. You want to explain what bussy is?
What the significance of the term?
First of all,
Please no.
did you train him to do the chair shots? Because they're phenomenal.
Actually did.
Truly,
I did.
the way it wrapped around Jimmy's head,
Yeah.
A+.
Yes, thank you so much.
Amazing. Bussy is a tag team that sold a lot of bendies.
There you go.
Great
There we
answer.
go.
PG Alley. I appreciate it.
I got you.
You actually were the highest selling bendy in that set.
Did you tell Maven that?
I did not.
We don't want to hurt his feelings. We
It's
just
all
put
good.
him over so much for his YouTube channel. We can't hurt his feelings like that.
It's fine. It's
And there's
fine.
already somebody who is trying to get an exclusive of you and Effie in that ICP paint. So you might have another one.
Let's go.
But then I got to
Well,
talk
we
to
had
ICP.
I had
look into the
3
legality
comments.
of that.
yeah, we can't just
We'll
make
talk-
stuff.
Right.
I mean, I
He's
guess
down.
we could. I just don't want to get sued.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
they could own the trademark to that.
That's what I'm
face
saying.
paint. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, Danhausen owns the trademark to his face paint.
Right.
Wasn't that Pazuzu though? Like, how does he own the?
Danhausen?
do that.
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
You can do that.
You
From
can
a
do
movie.
it.
Call Michael Dawkins. He'll get anything done.
Hey,
for
you and Effie
Period.
should get Bussy trademarked.
We should. That'd be
I'm not
crazy.
even fucking around. I
Yeah,
really think
yeah.
you should.
Because
Honestly.
Mark was going to steal it
Yeah, he
after the
was.
interview.
Yep. I had an idea for a tag team in AEW. Yeah, we were gonna do it.
Mark and Tony Nese. Bussy.
You and Tony
Only on Honor
Nese?
Club, though, guys.
Only on Honor
Only on Honor
Bussy?
Club.
So no one will see it.
Yeah, true.
All right. So anybody got a question? Then all 4 of us will answer. So we're doing 5. So Christian Cage, come on down.
Want to switch with me, and I'll just stand and do all them. Here.
Oh my God, he's got a belt. This is great.
Or I could have just did that.
Yeah.
Yo, I could have just did this. But
Thank you.
tell us your name, where you're from.
I'm Matt. I'm from Northport, here on Long Island.
All right.
Yeah. So my question is for you and Brian.
Not Allie or Mark.
I didn't know Allie was going to be here.
True.
Well, she's here now.
All right. Well, that's fine.
All right,
You
we'll
can
figure it
ask.
out.
So it's kind of random, but the winter before you guys won the tag titles at WrestleMania, there was supposed to be it was like the tickets were going on sale at MetLife, and there was an event that WWE was having, and it was like there was superstar appearances like Alicia Fox, and you guys were supposed to have a match against the Singh brothers. Have you guys talked about this? So yeah, there was a few matches as well. It was Cassius Ohno and Matt Riddle, and then you guys versus the Singh brothers. So I was wondering if you talk about that. Like, was the streak going to continue that day? And the event got canceled because of snow, so that match never happened. Thank you, guys.
I don't quite recall.
This was a miracle that got canceled.
Wait a minute.
Matt doesn't remember. He's not going to be honest about this. But the Singh brothers are the 2 of the most annoying little shits. Very nice kids, but unbelievably annoying. And if you follow them on social media, that's not hard to believe.
Oh my God.
So
I love the Singh brothers.
Fuck off.
Singh
That's why-
brothers, I love
that's
you.
why I'm answering this.
Bollywood boys, I love you.
So every week at TV, they're like, "We got a match coming up," and they're like, and I know, like, fuck, we have to lose to the Singh brothers at MetLife Stadium, like we had to. Like, there was no way we're winning. Like, I could just break my losing streak at a fucking press event or whatever. I'm
Right.
like, this is a nightmare. Like, everything about it, wrestling them, losing to them, talking to them. I'm like, this, and every
Holy
week
shit.
they're like, let's come out. I'm like, you're excited. This is like a living nightmare for me and Matt. And then there was this massive snowstorm, and it just all got canceled.
Yes.
And it was like a little wrestling miracle. Like, it was unbelievable.
Holy cow! Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
They were like,
Yes, the streak would have just continued, and then we would have lose to the Singh brothers.
Now here's the thing: when they were like, "Oh man, we couldn't do the match," were you like, "Yeah, damn,
Yes,
couldn't do-"
yes, 100%, yes.
I'll make sure I'll
just-
tell Brett to do this, to run this match.
I've been trying to get Brett to book the Singh brothers to be like my edgeheads, my Matt heads.
Stop.
You know how much
As the
my,
Singh
my,
brothers.
my price would go up the rest of the Singh brothers?
You know what?
Worth it.
I remember just not being happy about it because I'd have to wrestle on an off day.
In the cold. There's a lot of weird aspects to it, yeah.
Didn't like Matt Bloom text us on the side and ask if we would do it or something like that? Because it was like an NXT thing,
You
right?
might be right. Might have been like a little favor or something.
Yeah,
too,
something weird, but
But it
never
would've been-
happened.
I think you're right. It would have been like in February at MetLife outside.
Outside?
At MetLife Stadium. losing to the Singh brothers. Like what? Like what did we do to deserve that?
I want to see the Bollywood Boys versus Bussy.
Say, well, they did instead at the Defy show. They did Curryman and Effie versus the Bollywood Boys. They went over like 10 minutes. 'Cause they wouldn't stop fucking dancing. Like everybody danced for so long, and I was like, "We have red eyes. We need to go." So they had to cancel intermission so that we could all make our flight.
Oh, damn.
Cancel intermittent? No.
Yeah.
We have gimmicks to sell, goddammit. And Allie, I will say you're one of the few people who actually have the proper merch at the merch table, sell your gimmicks, realize that the merch is more important than the matches. So I respect that. I respect that. I'm serious.
Too far. Anyway.
No, it's not too
Great
far.
question. I need a drink.
All right, we need another one.
Another question. Oh, Justin Walsh, come on down. The Major Mark, Justin Walsh, photographer Justin Walsh. You want to sing for us a little bit?
No, I'm good. So you guys were talking recently about sponsorships and pitch books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you had to partner with a brand from your childhood, like your favorite brand from your childhood that's maybe now defunct and stuff like that, who would you pitch and how would you aim to use them?
JVC Kaboom Box.
Oh. That would be pretty sweet, actually.
Right? Brought to you by JVC Kaboom Box.
Man, that's a great one. Oh, man, you're asking a hard-hitting question because I don't know the answer off the top of my head.
What would sponsor Bussy?
Yeah, what would sponsor? Yeah.
But it's defunct. Like it doesn't.
It doesn't have to be
Oh.
defunct.
Your
Just
favorite.
like from like growing up.
Probably Barbie. That would be like the most. That would be the
Bussy
one that makes
dolls.
the most sense. Like
Cool. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
This match is brought to you by Barbie's Bussy.
he's just
that
pussy.
works.
Yeah.
I would love like if someone could customize like an Allie and Effie like Barbie and Ken. Like that.
Yes. We have like the Bussy Barbie logo does so well.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's on the back
cool.
of your gear that we made for you, right?
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's like,
Major Bendy?
It's like the Barbie logo too.
I mean, we could always do a repaint and like the packaging kind of look like a Barbie package. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean,
How about-
we do have our childhood sponsor. I've been buying toys from John since I was like 12. So.
Besides, John, that is very true.
How about Ico Pro sponsoring Matt Cardona?
I would like that.
I wouldn't be able to stand that.
And guys, I do have
Matt just doing commercials
Oh
for
my
a
God.
defunct like.
well, I do have my own pre-workout always ready, available
true.
now,
Yeah.
guys.
I heard the people from Ico Pro actually put that together.
That would be cool.
I remember we asked one of the boys about it. I remember something. They were like, that stuff tasted like shit. They got it away.
Because all he does is go in a match. I've never seen Matt actually use it to work out. He just uses
What?
it in every match.
I use it every day.
In every match.
Is it truly your favorite?
It absolutely is. It has so much caffeine in it. It'll give you a hell of a fucking energy boost, hell of a pump.
All right.
You want to try some?
I would actually. I would love to. Not now, no.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Maybe get a little sample. I'll try it tomorrow at the gym.
I'm trying to think. Remember, like No Fear, like all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I would like some No Fear, like Major Mark stuff.
Sure.
That'd be. No.
I guess.
I had like the No Fear chain wallet, like a leather jacket.
Some major pod Jankos.
I don't know about that. I never had Jankos.
What?
I wasn't like a skateboarder.
But neither was I. But everyone just had
They
them.
were
And I thought it was
You're,
cool.
you're a poser. That's what we used to say back in the day. Poser.
Right.
Super Soaker, Incarnation of Domination, brought the
Hey,
Super Soaker.
Stomp Super Soakers.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Justin Walsh, there you go. Stomp Super Soaker. We got to bring Stomp back from the dead.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, it lives in my heart. So
Okay.
All right. Who's got another one? Max? Yeah.
All right. Come on down.
Wearing a nice little scarf. He dressed up here. He's got a nice chain.
Yeah.
he was hot because Bob outdressed him.
Smiling glasses. He made us some
Oh,
pops.
he's got a gift. Look at that. Bringing
Thank
gifts.
Period.
Max, what's up, dude?
What's up?
How's it going?
Oh, dandy. How's everybody?
We're
Great.
doing good.
How's everybody here?
No, yeah. Getting a little popski.
I had to get it in.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What just happened there?
I think.
He's,
All right. You're
You're gonna be here. I got to work my A game.
he just said, I got to get it in, and he said something to Allie.
all right. Take two.
We're live, pal.
We'll cut that.
We're not going to cut it.
All right. Your question.
All right.
Question to you.
So I just got back from Canada.
Yep.
Oh, I hate
I
Canada.
do.
Same.
That's why I live here now.
Oh yeah, he moved.
Yeah, I moved.
Hold that mic up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I was at Toys R Us, and they had Star Wars Transformers, where it was like a Luke Skywalker turns into an X-Wing, that kind of thing. If you were to make wrestling Transformers into vehicles, like a Stone Cold Steve Austin into a Zamboni or a beer truck, or Goldust into the Cadillac, what would you
be? Good question. All right.
Of ourselves, I'm assuming?
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think of ourselves.
I think I turn into a Prius.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could
maybe
do
like a bicycle with a basket on the front.
I would do a Zack Ryder into a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's what I would do. That's a good one. Yeah. Hey, Kinnick, can we do that? I would love to do
Kinnick
that.
he's hammered. He hasn't seen a second of this
The bottom's
Yeah,
like
Kinnick-
almost finished. Like he's going off in there. We have another podcast going on in
shoot
that
interview
room.
when we're done with you guys. I don't know.
What's the Brian Myers?
I'm
Like
not a car guy.
Like a motorcycle?
I'm not a car
I
person.
hate I would never go. I would never even go on a motorcycle. I think it's so stupid.
I feel like the Brian Myers that we know, the dad's not really a motorcycle guy, but I feel like the Brian Myers on TV.
Most professional
you would think
hog
that, but
rider.
no, I
He would be the rental car that gets him to the show.
There you go. Yeah, something reliable.
Okay, what about the
Someone's
alley
gonna make
catch?
the other cars look better than they really are. That's me.
Yeah.
All right, what are you turning into?
I don't know. I don't like cars. I know the difference between a truck and a car, and that's where that ends.
What's the Barbie car called? Like the Barbie
Oh, the
Dream
convertible?
Wagon?
The Barbie convertible?
She
or-
has
Corvette.
many cars.
She has a lot of
So
cars.
she has like a
She's a
Corvette.
jet. She's a private
She has
jet.
like a RV.
Yeah.
She like glamps.
What about Allie into the Bussy Bus?
Oh yeah. If I get tagged in that meme one more time, I'm gonna shoot myself. Please. I saw the Bussy Bus. Please. We all did. I was gonna say bike, but then you said that as a joke because I used to ride a bike.
You can have the
everywhere.
bike. You can have the bike.
Okay.
I'll take the Prius.
I'd be a single speed because I
Okay.
used to be a little bike girl in Austin.
Uh-huh. All right.
All right. Who has another question? Oh,
It should be good. The Hall of Famer. The Hall of Famer. You're here.
He
He took off of work for us over
La
here.
Puma to golf.
I actually wrote it down.
Oh, we wrote it down. All right.
Keep
He's
it fair.
prepared.
So I recently dedicated a shelf to my first ever live event from '86 with a ticket stub program, stuff like that. Do you guys have anything from your first ever live event?
I have no idea what my first live event is. My dad says he took me to WrestleMania 2. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, Bob. No way.
I wasn't even. I was not
like-
even 1 year old yet.
10 months old.
It's a lie. He didn't take me.
You were
I
in the
wasn't
womb.
there.
They went and you were in the womb.
I went to, but my parents took me to so many shows that it all kind of blends together, which I guess is a great thing. Of
course.
But the
Thanks,
first,
guys.
the first big show that I went to was SummerSlam '91 at MSG. So like,
You have memories of that?
I remember vividly
cool.
being there. Like they were selling the ice cream bars. Like they would come down like
That's cool.
old school style.
Yeah.
So maybe I would collect something from there. Like I have like they made like the Sid Justice figure, like with the referee figure. I still have like the original vintage T-shirt. Like it's not my original one, but I rebought it. So I have sentimental attachment to SummerSlam '91 for sure. And like the Brett Perfect match that we redid at Deep South.
And they just made the Brett for that.
Yeah, so I guess SummerSlam '91 is the one that I can remember because I went to just so many shows. That's the first one that sticks out for me.
The big show is the DX pay-per-view in Springfield, Massachusetts. So I don't have anything really except for the figures. They came out with that Shawn Michaels.
That's a badass Shawn though.
It is an
Inside
awesome.
exclusive, Shawn Michaels.
It is awesome. But
That's
I
super
would
expensive too right now on the secondary market.
I would absolutely love anything from there. I would love a ticket. Hell yeah. But anything. A poster maybe.
Just put it out there. Maybe somebody will.
Yeah.
I would love a SummerSlam '91 ticket stub.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
that even '98. That's like where true scarcity kicks in because nobody was saving shit then.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it would make it even more valuable, I think.
Definitely.
If it turns up.
A couple years ago in the podcast was talking about that what the things I remembered from my first show because I was definitely 5. It was like the summer of 1990, and then I feel bad I can't plug the guy. That guy who makes those really cool. They're not real, but the event cards.
Oh, yeah.
And he sent it to me. And he like did he figured it out for me. But the things I was saying, it was like really cool.
Whoa, that's
so
wild.
that's my earliest memory. I mean, like my dad took me to like a random live event in the Coliseum, and for some reason I bought this Undertaker shirt that's an XL, and I was like, I could have been like 11. Like there's no way it fit. It doesn't fit me now, but I still have it, and I would never get rid of it. I don't even like the Undertaker. I don't know why I did it. Like I don't even know, but I would never get rid of it because my dad bought it for me and took me to a wrestling show and like that kind of thing. And then obviously all the ECW stuff because I have such vivid memories of going to those shows, and that's all. But I have all the stuff. Like I pretty much have a shrine.
Yeah, true. Allie?
I didn't get to go as like a kid. Like it was too expensive. But I went to like a live event. So I lived in Austin, and during South by Southwest, for some reason, like WWE was in town.
That's been going on that long?
What?
I thought that was like a new thing.
So no way.
South by Southwest is forever.
Yeah, I didn't know
like
that.
Years and years.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
One of the first like film festivals.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But like it was in town the same time as South by Southwest, and I was like seeing somebody, and but like we had a group of people, so to get us alone time, he bought us tickets to go to the live event.
Ooh.
And so we went to that. Yeah, exactly. He was like, I wanted to be alone with you, away from everybody in the crowd, so let's go to this. It's just
Were we
me and
booked on
you."
the show?
God, I know like there was a cage match on it. It was sick.
That would be terrifying, actually.
And we
That would
were
make me
so
feel
far
like a
back, and I was
piece
like,
of shit,
"This
I'll tell you that.
rules."
Do you remember what year?
It was pre-2015, so it was probably like
I'm like already fired.
2013, maybe.
All right.
There's a good chance I could have been there.
Bet you there's somebody that could get that card together at least.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
For sure.
If
It was Kurt Hawkins versus Percy Watson that night.
I know Randy Orton was there because I was like, sick.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's what I remember.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
We'll do one more.
Leo Sparrow shirt.
Love it.
The whole cosplay. Look at the.
Vegan power.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
There we go. All right. So this is like for all of you. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a wrestler?
Don't. Every time. Don't.
I never got this question before. Thank you. Where do we begin?
I think it's going to sound like cheesy, but it's not over until you quit. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't not make it until you decide I'm done wrestling. So it might happen in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 20 years. If you keep chasing the dream until you quit, like just keep chasing it. But you have to really want it, and there's going to be a lot of sacrifices, a lot of bullshit, a lot of ups and downs. But as long as you really love it, and you, even when times suck, if you don't quit, then it's not over. That's the biggest piece I have.
The thing that I tell people when they come here, and it happens a lot, probably more people come through here not knowing what they're getting into than people that have like some kind of understanding.
100%.
If that makes any sense.
100%.
For whatever reason, even though like the knowledge of how pro wrestling works is pretty much out there, like for you to a couple of YouTube clicks and you can kind of
Watch Maven's YouTube to find out.
Yeah, there you go.
The secrets.
But I think they're always seeking this like magic trick, like this is what you got to do, and that's it. Here's the magic thing, the one little thing you have to do, but it's not that. It's just work your ass off and work hard and eat shit, like Rosie said. And there's no magic way to be like, that's it, boom, get it done, get rich quick. It's not like that at all. And it's just like anything else in life. It's like it's very difficult to do, but it's worth doing in the end, right? So that's the most common thing I have to explain to people. They think like, oh, this is gonna be. I had a dad come in with their kid one time, and they were like, so when's he gonna be on Raw? What? And I was like, fuck, guys, did you do no research before coming in here? Like, fuck. So.
Yeah. I've always said, so a couple things. One, I think one of the most important things about being a wrestler is being self-aware and understanding your limits, playing to your strengths. And I mean, like I always say, if I looked in the mirror when I started wrestling and thought that I was Batista and tried to be Batista on the indies, I would have never done anything ever. But I knew what I was good at and what I could do, what I looked like, so I played to that strength and whatever. So you have to be self-aware. But then also you have to be prepared to make it consume your entire life, basically. Like you have to take care of your family. You have to have a job and take care of yourself and stuff like that. But everything else, if you really want to be successful, has to like be eliminated. Like it has to be your hobby. It has to be your the things you do for fun. Like it has to be your focus, especially for those first years. And you have to be totally willing to do that, because everybody else that's successful is doing that. So if you're not, you're like in a race with your feet tied together.
I always tell people like, if you walk through those doors and you're not thinking about this, you're in trouble.
Yes, exactly.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, you got to be watching it when you're doing cardio. You got to be watching it on your phone when you're walking to the next thing. You got to be thinking about it. Be planning your character. You got to be practicing your promos when you're brushing your teeth. Everything, and you have to be prepared to do that. Because if you're not, like, it's sort of pointless. But
what about you, Allie?
I would say I agree with all that. And then I guess you just have to do your research. So if you are, like, wherever you are, whoever's watching this, if you are somewhere and you've never heard of anybody that's come out of whatever school you're at.
Great advice.
Or, like, you've never heard of the person training. If nobody's done anything there, don't waste your time there because you're just paying rent. You're just paying their rent. You're all playing wrestler. But if you go somewhere and there's multiple people who've come out of the school that you've heard of, if the trainer has done something worthwhile, like, you can usually trust that. And then you should spend your time there. Because if you spend your first 2 to 3 years just twiddling your thumbs, not doing anything and not learning anything worthwhile, then you've wasted 3 years. And then by that time, a lot of those people, they go, well, why do I still have to set up a ring? Like, why am I not anywhere yet? And it's like, well, because you didn't do anything for 3 years, babe.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a great question.
You definitely have to toe the line of, like, arrogance, confidence, self-awareness. Like, it's all, but you're really towing the line of it because you need some of that, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, and like Mark said about being self-aware, you gotta, like, hide your negatives and accentuate your positives. You know, like, do the things you're good at, and not saying you can't try to get better at other things, but like, hide the things you're not good at until you get better at them, and the things that you're good at or great at, you know, make them as powerful as they are. You know, for your character or your style or whatever that may be.
Yeah.
That was a loaded question, but a good one.
Great
Very
one.
good
I think
question.
we have one more from a special guest over here.
Ah, nice.
One more question.
John from Ringside Collectibles.
His question's in a box.
Thank you, guys. I just want to thank everyone for donating to the toy drive.
Hell yeah, John.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you, John.
And I just wanted to see if you guys wanted to give away a mystery box to the crowd.
Oh.
That's a great idea. If there's a Ricky Starks chase in there, though, it goes to Alan.
Guys, please, bro, meet me outside.
I think it's going to be a bloodbath. How do we do this?
Yeah, I don't know the fairest way
He
to do
showed us
this.
something in the office. It was sick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'd pay to see that. Anybody?
Allie.
Open to suggestions. No.
Allie, you're the guest here. How can we give this away, Allie?
Oh my God. How many people are here?
50?
Close to 100, I'm not sure.
They're hanging from the rafters.
Well, check under your seats, guys.
We did that once here, actually, for a prize.
Okay.
We're not doing that
That's a
today.
very rare pin.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You could do it.
Best name. Hey, tell Allie your last name. Come on down. You know what? I think we should just give it to him for the best last name in the business.
He did drive very far. He drove
very far?
Yeah.
Drove very far. Great.
Drove very
supporter
far.
of the show.
All right, here. You can have the mystery box if you show Allie your ID and she pops.
And she has to read it out
Read it out
loud.
loud, by the way.
And loudly.
Not his address. We don't need that.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
This is Christopher Daniels? Oh my God.
No, you gotta read it.
Yeah, I fucking, yeah.
Can you read
that's
it?
what I didn't laugh at Christopher Daniels.
Can you read it?
You gotta see
Grow
it.
cock.
Give it up for Chris Growcock.
Wait, you gotta see
You gotta open it.
Open it.
Open it.
Boy.
Where's your alley knife?
Wait, hold on a second. You got a razor on you? Jesus
you were the guy in
Christ.
the
That's not
Calhoun's
a,
fight.
where's the alley catch knife? Why don't you
Yeah.
have one of those on you?
There's the guy
That's
in the
fucking
Calhoun's
dangerous.
fight.
We don't have a metal detector?
That's
Sparrow, you let this guy in?
small, dude. It was like an inch.
No.
Stop. Chill.
All right, what do we got?
Yeah.
Wow.
His party shirt. Do you have that one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Stir it up. Whoa.
Whoa.
Rare.
Brian's is stirred up.
There it is.
What? Nice.
Wait, which
protective
What is it?
And you get a PBR.
Which chase?
The hook? Oh, hook.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, well, guys,
folks.
thank you for coming to this very special Major Wrestler podcast. Thank you for donating. Thank you, John from Ringside. Allie, thank you so much for coming,
Thank you.
donating your time. Allie brought a lot of figures, too, so thank you very much.
Also, nobody told me that they only were you only took wrestling figures.
That's okay. We'll make an exception for you.
Please don't throw away like the Barbies.
Throw them away.
Oh.
Come on.
They went
Jesus.
straight to Toys for Tots.
Matt wouldn't even text you to come to this. There's nobody who wants to do charity. Like, it was insane. It was insane.
That's not exactly what I said.
Mark, I would. She's not going to do that.
There's no way she's going to come and do this.
I can't believe Brian
She
got
lives
you to
like
do
2
this.
hours away.
I can't
And
believe
she
Brian
doesn't have a
got you to do
car.
I did say
No, I
that.
live out of it.
No. Oh, well.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Got that major Betty
God,
royalty
buy some
check.
gimmicks from Alley's, guys. Stick
Buy
it up.
some gimmicks from Alley, baby, everybody. Happy holidays! Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.